What up, Andre? Here, I'm just going to go right into it. Q1. My last one took a while because it takes a while for my stuff to actually load, so bear with me. Alright, so here's the star pattern. Pretty easy. There's 6 triangles. I just drew them out on a piece of paper. Let me show you the vertexes. Yeah, 6 triangles, so you need 8 points, right? And then you got to multiply by the correct value. Number of vertices, 8. Number of triangles, 6. And then just got to make sure that counterclockwise. Make sure that the points are going in counterclockwise order so they actually render. Second part. I guess while that's loading. Oh, yeah, there it is. I think I accidentally put this to 20, but it works for 12 too. Yeah, so you get the X and Y. Well, first you create an empty array with the number of vertices you want, right? And then you populate that by first getting the X values, 360 divided by the number of vertices to get the actual angle you want, for each one. Because basically, this number of verts is almost like the number of triangles you want. Or no, sorry, number of verts by 3 would be that. But either way, and then you want to get into radians, so you do that. So to actually get the vertice, you have to do cosine of that value times which vertices it is to get the x, and then same likewise for the y. Get the amount of memory you need, multiply by the number of verts. Pretty easy. Indices, you multiply by the number of vertices times 3 because each one would be a triangle. So you need the 3 inputs for each vertices. And then for this, I just did, since each triangle's origin is going to be at 1, 0, if, in this nested for loop, if it's the first point in your triangle, then you make it 0. Otherwise, just make it, the 0.1 or 0.2. And then you multiply by the number of vert. Pretty straightforward. Second part. Yeah, so talk to you today about this, I guess. So if you change the z value, you're going to change the depth, right? And if you change it to something more than 1, it'll clip it. So that's this part right here. So that's this part and this part right here. So it'll clip it in different ways, if you can imagine it in 3D space. It'll run into the far field plane and cut it off. Yeah, so that's that question. This one, it's, you change it. You change where the center of your screen is basically gonna be. So if you want to move into maybe third person or change perspective or change which character it is, you can still render from somebody else's the world view and then just change it. And then this guy. So unorm means unsigned normalized integer, and then uint means unsigned integer. For this one, I believe we use that one because there's only one. Let me change to it. Because you're only passing in one piece of data at a time, right? So the index buffer is just singular points. If you wanted it to be like the triangles, I think you would have to use RGB, which is why we use the RGBA up here. So it's 4 things at once. What are those formats in plain language? Yeah, I did that. Signed integer is what I would assume this is. And then I'm not sure why it's the color red, but I think it's just because it's singular. Maybe because red is associated with X. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.